hopefully have a little bit of a better series here in Showtime, making their playoffs debut here. And I mean, seeing Barcode again, to be honest, warms my heart in playoffs because we haven't seen that since season 2.
Oh, absolutely. You know, of course, Barcode winning that award earlier on, I believe, for the most valuable sub, something along those lines. But without further ado, Taiko Temple going to be a very interesting matchup here. Explosive Entrance and Catalyst going to be our 2 starting awakenings here with the Now and Finny ban. Have to see what these 2 teams pick, and we will see the Lily Bunn Dubu. Always an exciting character to watch.
Yeah, Lily Bunn, I think, taking notes from that Sad Boys game where I feel like on that Taiko game, the Dubu would have been amazing. I think a lot of players are talking about that behind the scenes. So excited to see the Lily Bunn Dubu now finally back on the Taiko. Scyther on the Asher as well. Going to be a really, really strong cop here, I think, coming in. But if you look at the side of Showtime, they pretty much have their tried and true with Shianzu kind of just kitting Joker here, let Joker kind of do all the work and Barcode on that patented Mako character. And just as you see right there, holding down that last barrier already.
Yeah, 2 extremely strong comps, especially for this map. And we see Barcode just winning Strike War after Strike War. This barrier is alive, and Scyther 12 has the core flip, but is such low HP as finally the second barrier falls for the side of Showtime. Barcode here looking to get this up, and oh, the Joker, it manages to get 1, not the second, but has the flip with that X Maximus, looking for it, but stunned away immediately. And there's the flip, comes out the counter from Liari. Both barriers going down, and 1 KO found right away for Showtime. Lily Bunn and Scyther both have the flip. Should be able to hold this down if you can get it up to Scyther. The pass a little bit high off these Taiko drums. The Joker looking for something, another core flip. This time to counter out, and Scyther just stuffs it through. First point going to Bunn Bunn Bonanza.
Okay, the counter to the counter to the counter, I think, right there from Scyther. Flip into Barcode, flip into the stuff. Great play there from Scyther. Really, I mean, kind of just one of those 50-50 chances that you don't really see all that much, but worked out there for Scyther. And close set there, but oh my goodness, this set is just off to an amazing start. A Joker with the double kill, leaving Lilybun all alone, but a Dubu with flip, very, very hard to get by. So I assume Lilybun will probably hold this down here, but it's going to be a very tall task. Uses the flip and manages to hold that last barrier, but Showtime, I mean, looking so explosive in this round start.
Absolutely, that level advantage might come into play a little bit later on, as there's the turret. Barcode manages to clear it through. Lilybun crossing the midfield line will be able to help take 1, and there's the second falling for Showtime. So much pressure right away off the bat of that respawn. Lilybun misses the strike there, but is able to avoid the Joker. You see that present coming out. There's the flip, another flip from Barcode. Now Shianzu, the only one with energy in this lobby. A good attempt by the Joker, but not quite able to find it. Will Shianzu use this flip on defense? They will, off a beautiful glitch pop from Liari. Showtime staying alive. The self-dribble from Scyther and the catch. Gets it all done themselves. Scyther 12 with yet another goal.
Yeah, Bunn Bunn feels like they're kind of going back to basics here. Just really what... I mean, honestly, they kind of were known for a while ago when Scyther would pick up, like, you know, they'd play that Rasmus or the Asher or something kind of along those lines. Liari would pick the Estelle, and now I guess the Amy, similar character design to Lilybun on the Dubu, but Lilybun on the Dubu will be going down to that Aranado. Shianzu just making light work of the goalie on Bunn Bunn Bonanza, and Joker now finding another KO here, just removing everybody from Bunn Bunn Bonanza off the pitch. But they're going to stabilize for now, not without Scyther having to use flip first. And just Bunn Bunn in tatters, but Joker looking incredibly low here. Shianzu needs to put this one in, but cannot put it in. Scyther with the stop on the goal line.
Oh, and an excellent save from Lilybun off the bottom corner of that net. No! But the core just drifts in off the bell ringer. The Joker gets Showtime's first goal. And despite them having the level advantage and KOing all the time, Bunn Bunn Bonanza is still up in this set.
Yeah, I mean, that round is basically just a highlight reel for, honestly, both teams. And then probably the most underwhelming final goal there at the end. But, hey, Showtime, you take those, as they say. Definitely, after that beginning performance, they needed that point. Joker now trying to make something happen here, and does yet again. I feel like every time Joker presses this X Maximus, he gets some value, and then he gets the double barrier as well. I mean, Joker has came to play today, Tech.
He sure has, Borg, and he's looking to play some more. The dash coming through, not able to find its mark as things reset to neutral, but of course, 2 barriers down on the side of Bunn Bunn. They do have this 1 point leeway to play with, but they still have to watch out for the passing play. There it is to TheJoker. The log saving things. Scyther's able to get one, looking for the second as Lilybunn's getting punched in the net. TheJoker just has to get there, but not quick enough. Liari's glitch pop will help save this goal. And Liari has the flip. TheJoker sitting on the other side, trying to slow Lilybunn, trying to get rid of those momentum boot stacks as Barcode's trying to pass it up. The Maelstrom just misses its mark. And one barrier is all that needs to be taken. And there it is. There's the barrier taken. The flip, but once again, the core too quick drifts in off the top corner. Xianzhu credited with that one.
Yeah, really good play there from Xianzhu. Not only just saving that core right on the line, but also finding the clear that leads right to where Lilybunn just was not covering, and the roll into flip was not there in time. And the flip is actually too little too late. TheJoker manages to just get past everything. X-Maximus into flip into that goal in the top corner, 7-second point tech. I mean, a statement there from TheJoker saying, I am not losing this game.
Showtime steals that point away, and look what they're gifted with. Potentially quick strike.
Yeah.
That would be
quick
huge.
Quick strikes here, Castellas here, bulk up as well here. I think Xianzhu, yeah, just going to take away the quick strikes right away. Do not give Scyther that awakening because TheJoker has that bulk up anyway, which is just incredibly strong on the X regardless. However, Lilybunn on the debut, going to be getting that Orb Ponder, and I mean, honestly, pretty decent draft for both sides here. However, I will give the edge to Showtime. They do get the quick strikes on the Era, which just notoriously Xianzhu in general, just a really good quick strikes user. So I'm excited to see how Xianzhu on this Era pick can make use of this quick strikes and extend this lead.
Yeah, and paired with that Catalyst, we're going to see even more flips than ever before. And
Lilybunn
immediately forced to walk away, and both their barriers taken away again. This Showtime offense is so good at getting the double barriers, and by Showtime offense, I just mean TheJoker.
Yeah, I mean, Joker probably, after his play last season on midfield, I feel like his game has just leveled up incredibly. He went from just an incredibly scary brawler to an even more incredibly scary brawler, because now it's really hard to actually beat him in Strike Wars. As we can see right there, he wins 2 Strike Wars, forces Lilybunn to actually cover Liari there, and Xianzhu's just all alone on the bottom.
Yeah, when you have a player as strong as TheJoker with some good awakenings, all of a sudden you're forced to double team them, leaving that bottom side open. We see there, players of this caliber force you to take space, and this time TheJoker actually gets taken out. A taste of his own medicine as one barrier falls for Showtime, and Barcode has the ult to try to save things. There's the core flip once away. Again, in the quick strikes, makes Xianzhu such a threat. Of course, known for their now gameplay and core control, and they're doing it again here. Lilybunn does have the flip to keep things alive, pushing up all the way past that midfield line. Liari will be taking over this goal box. TheJoker, low HP, staggered here, able to get the pass through. There's the flip into the bottom corner, but Barcode saves it away. And TheJoker, once again, is KO'd through midfield.
Yeah, gone down yet again, and now this opens up Bunn Bunn to a perfect offense potential here, but Barcode and Xianzhu save it through the sentry turret there from Liari, and they can't put it in, and now it's on Showtime that have the power play. They take out Scyther. Joker finally getting his revenge, and they're able to get both barriers from it, forcing Lilybunn to flip. And Xianzhu with the flip as well, puts it in that top corner. Really strong play there from the entirety of Showtime to just hold it down until Joker can come back and clean up house.
Absolutely gorgeous. Just waiting to strike is Showtime right now. And we see, again, the Dubu is just not able to cover the entirety of the net. Those movement options, the roll does not go far nor quick enough. So a nice attempt there. We see Xianzhu trapped in that corner. Scyther on the hunt, looking for something. Able to find one barrier off the bottom. And once again, we see Lily and Liari switching positions. I love this, how fluid their offense is and their defense.
Yeah, I'm really liking Liari's play. I mean, honestly, even though they got a bit destroyed by Sad Boys, I think, great attempt there from Liari with the flip into the glitch pop, but not quite getting it there. But, I mean, really, she's been looking amazing on the Amy, which has been a newer pickup for her so far in tournament play at the very least. So hopefully we can see a little bit more of this Amy kind of Asher synergy going on here, because Bunn Bunn really are going to need it. But they're going to have to get past Showtime in this offensive play here, but I mean, hey, the triple defense is making it happen so far, and Scyther going to be the one to tap it in there past Barcode.
Yeah, that flip used a little bit prematurely. Of course, so much danger when you do have both those barriers down. Lilybun still had one to work with. A nice point by Bunn Bunn. And, you know, Imi is a pick we've seen quite frequently today. We see a lot of teams using that as almost an Estelle alternative, which, of course, Liari is so well known for. So I do love this pickup, and Lilybun in a dangerous spot, almost taken away. The Joker gets the orb, and Lilybun is on such low HP, has the core flip, burns it away, and now Energyless forced to just run away from the Joker and let the forward and midfield take over in the net here. But there's the KO off the energy burst. The Joker with one, looking for this bottom barrier. The pass up from Barcode to Xianzhu, looking to stick it in this corner, and the core flip comes out. This time not predicted properly by the Joker. Now the tables might turn. The Joker's HP chipped away, and a beautiful double barrier from Bunn Bunn Bonanza. Xianzhu looking to find something. The Joker trying to stay alive. The strike shot keeps things alive for Showtime. Oh, but the taiko drum a little bit too fast. You need to get it past Xianzhu, and you need to do this quick. 2 seconds left until the Joker's up. And there he goes, Xianzhu controlling the core. Lilybun been in this position too many times. It's scary to let that core potentially drift through. Almost does for Barcode with a beautiful save off the bottom. It's like they're looking to push it through one more time. Xianzhu has the flip, will go up. The shot is between them. Liari's core flip not able to find it, and Showtime takes the second set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I feel like Xianzhu has like 100% success rate with his flips this game. I feel like every time I see Xianzhu press flip, the ball goes in or gets everything, basically. So, I mean, well played to Xianzhu for just the absolute efficiency in a lot of the plays there. And gets awarded with the first pick again. Going to be taking away that perfect form, but definitely just still very good in general. But you do not want the Amy to get a hold of that. But Rapid Fire is not a very weak awakening as well, so I don't think Larry's going to be too upset about that. Dubu going to be getting a little bit more speed. And oh, okay, so I'm actually excited about this tech. Adrenaline Rush on Scyther here gives him a little bit more of an out to play for. The guy who the guy that gets lore here from Scyther. That one's a little bit of a deep cut reference, but I feel like if Scyther can get these KOs, they can finally start getting that offense moving here. But my problem is I don't know how he's really going to get a lot of these KOs unless Liari, I mean, there you go. He gets a KO there. Liari and Lilybun actually put in a lot of damage onto Joker there, which opens up the door for Scyther to finally take him away. So the Adrenaline Rush coming through. Hopefully going to be getting Bunn Bunn both barriers here, but yep, there we go. And now it's an even game, no barriers.
Yeah, that extra speed is so scary, especially on a character that can stuff like Asher. And Barcode has the save, but not the strike cooldown. Not able to get that second one. And Scyther finds this goal. A great attempt, though, from Barcode. I mean, you see how difficult a lot of these are. You have to get it past Barcode's core flip. You have to get it past the strike shot or the primary. It's so difficult. So for a goal to go in that quickly into the set is always a difficult thing. And look at the damage on the Scyther. Flips at the last second, maybe off of buffer, and immediately half their health is gone.
Yeah, health almost gone, but gets an orb to stabilize as well. And now I'm a little bit more worried about Xianzhu and Joker here. One of them might go down here. Joker, the one actually going to be looking a little bit worse for wear, but a great glitch puff from Liara, actually going to be getting that last barrier. But Xianzhu with the perfect flip. Like I said, the success rate from these flips are absolutely insane. Getting both barriers, tying up the game. Now it just depends if Showtime can hold in time for Joker to come back, and they can, Tech. They can, and they're back in this game.
They're back in, but we'll see for how long. That turret will be back and gotten through. Liari, so much damage, has the flip now, forced to use it to avoid that bewitching beam. And Xianzhu looking for the pass up. The Maelstrom not quite finding its mark, and Liari dead in the net. This is scary now, but Scyther does have the flip. We'll see if they have to use it. Trying to keep things alive on this bottom side. The 2 versus 3 and finds the angle into the bottom. Bunn Bunn Bonanza is not out quite yet. 1 point away from their first set.
Hey, they may have been down those last 2 sets, but they are not out. They are making a comeback in this third set. The notorious kind of changing of the tides here in this third set, right? The draft finally kind of kicks into gear in their favor a little bit. And it feels like they have a little bit more of a game plan coming into here, but a game plan is nothing when Xianzhu just gets absolutely everything with every single flip, by the way. That's a second double barrier from flips in this set alone. So we'll see if they can finally get a point off of it, but it's going to be so hard when Joker just keeps dying, and there's not really much he can do about it.
No, there isn't. Scyther with low HP in the net trying to stuff this through, but there's the flip. Thankfully, Liari's there this time to save that scary angle we've seen so many times. And Xianzhu is just dominating the midfield right now, despite being down 2 points. Every flip is perfect, like you mentioned, Borg.
Yeah, just so much efficiency in terms of the strikes and the core flips. And really, I mean, honestly, just everything. I feel like Xianzhu's kind of having a game of all time right now. Really, really good performance from the era here. And there you go. There's another one. I mean, you can't make this up, Tech. You cannot make this up. I think it's just like perfect usage out of Xianzhu. And the fact that you have the quick strikes plus the catalyst as well just gives so many more flips and opportunities to build that up, right? That energy all the way up. So I feel like Bunn Bunn need a little bit of a game plan change here. They need to remove a little bit of leeway from Xianzhu somehow. I don't know if that means you kind of damage him more, or I'm not really sure what that consists of, but we're going to need to see some sort of change.
Oh, absolutely. And the Tofu Fortress in such an unfortunate spot. Somehow the core flip clears it out there. Beautiful flip from Lily. Here comes the Maelstrom, blocked away by the turret. Liari chased down by the Joker right now. Will get one. Joker gets the second off a nice strike war. There's the flip again. Will we see 5 for 5? No, this time blocked away and a beautiful save at the cost of 2 of the Bunn Bunn defense members. Scyther has the flip, not even using it yet. 4 seconds until they come back, but the range is not enough. And once again, we're tied 2-2 in this set. Showtime could take it all here.
Bunn Bunn with kind of a miracle save on that bottom side, and Scyther definitely not a stranger to the goalie position as well, but when you're getting boxed out by an X and also a NATO coming in at the same time, there's not really too much you can do. So nice try from Scyther there, but Showtime tying this up 2-2, and this is now game point here, game one of the set point. So I mean, we'll see if they can get it here. Joker with the bell ringer unable to actually get that last barrier, but the strike is going to put it in anyway. And Showtime are primed and ready to take this set, but not if Lara has anything to say about it. The double barrier coming right back.
Oh, a gorgeous double barrier, but that's so scary. The wrong way. And Joker secures that last point. Showtime takes map number 1 in such an unfortunate ending. Bunn Bunn rearing for the comeback, but not quite able to get it. Showtime up in this series, and you know, technically they're 1 seed lower than Bunn Bunn Bonanza, potentially the underdogs, maybe the fan favorites off of the bestie Bucks. And we just see here, look at the redirects on Xianzhu, 210 in this set. Talk about controlling the midfield board.
Yeah, I mean, Xianzhu definitely MVP for me, and that just feels weird to say given how much of a monster Joker was and how well Barcode was honestly just kind of silently performing from the back as well, doing what you need to do on the Mako, just keeping the barrier for a very long time, providing speed to Joker when he needed it. But Xianzhu was just definitely the carry, advancing the core forward, covering for Joker whenever he died. It was just amazing to watch. So well played from Xianzhu there. And actually, I was kind of laughing on that last goal there as Lilybun, the former teammate of the Joker, diming him up right there at the end. Unfortunate way to end it. I think Joker had a really good read on that down clear, so he managed to meet the core there before it happened. But man, I mean, back to the drawing board yet again here from Bunn Bunn. It feels like this game, they had a little bit more of the pieces together, but they just couldn't quite figure it out. It feels like Showtime they're just running the basics, and they're doing really dang well at it.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I believe the next map will be Clarion Corp. So that, of course, is or Clarion Test Chamber, rather. Sorry, I named their entire organization there. And that's going to be interesting, right? Because we saw this map. We saw almost 2 different strategies. The Joker doing the patented strategy of go out there and kill. And then we have Xianzhu just controlling the core the entire time, right? Clarion, of course, such a versatile map. Able to sort of do it all depending on the map that comes up, you know? So I'm excited to see how they're going to mix things up, and of course, what comp they're going to pick on this. Some of the traditional goalies are much different. We see a lot of Rasmus goalie coming out on a map like Clarion, so we'll have to see what these 2 teams opt for when they decide to pick.
Yeah, I'm really curious about the drafts, because I feel like unless the Awakenings are really good for it, the kind of standard, X kit and comp type thing that Showtime have proven they're really, really good at, and Barcode feels very, very comfortable on. Not quite as good. Like I said, it really depends on the awakenings, especially for Clarion Test Chamber. But I don't know. I mean, if I didn't see that game one, I would say I definitely favor Bunn Bunn on this map in general. It feels like they're a pretty versatile team in terms of what they pick, in terms of kind of the strategies they perform. You see Scyther pull out all kinds of crazy stuff. Same with Lily Bunn in the regular season. So, I mean, if there's any time to pull out something new or to pull out some hidden pick, it would be now. They might have tried to save some stuff for later, maybe for day two, but your back's against the wall right now. You're one set away from, one game away, rather, in this best of three from just being completely out of playoffs and with 0 wins, really. 0 set wins so far as well, given that rough Sad Boys first game as well. So, I mean, we need to see something here from Bunn Bunn.
That's right. And the question is, will the Finny be banned away again? We see the Finny, of course, Dendar making a nice reference for Fudgy, saying we're seeing a little bit of Lily Bunn in this. And there it is again. Showtime will ban the Finny, I believe. And so that's difficult, right? That's a character that we see Lily Bunn being so dominant on throughout this entire season, and a goalie that almost every goalie has picked. So I think getting rid of that, of course, extra special and big fish going to be the starting awakening. So we'll see if that just KO them strategy comes out more. But I feel like that's a big ban for the side of Showtime.
Yeah, I mean, the Finny definitely has super high prevalency in the later end of this season. I was going to say flavor of the month, but it's becoming kind of just in the flavor, I'm going to be honest. It's becoming the vanilla right now of OS, Finny, just how insanely good this goalie pick is and how incredibly proficient Lily Bunn is on the pick. So definitely a smart ban to pull away from there. And then the Bunn Bunn ban of now, pretty interesting here because I feel like obviously Xianzhu with now very, very scary, but it makes me think, is Bunn Bunn going to be picking damage now? And with that Amy and Estelle pick on that red side 2-3, it makes me think we might see a Drakkar coming in here, but I feel like he might have... I don't know if he's going to pick it, especially after what Sad Boys and Vaughn with that Atlas midfield just did to him on the Drakkar. So when they see that Atlas hover, I don't know. Showtime are set up for, with that Atlas, a good anti-kill comp there. They have the Rasmus, they have the Kai, they have the core control Showtime. Now, what will be the last answer for Bunn Bunn? I mean, it could be a couple things here. Is it going to be, I don't know. Could just be damage, could just be Drakkar. They could go with the Zentaro, or they could go out of left field. And whoa, out of left field it is. It's the Luna. We did see this in regular season. I don't remember if it was a win or not on that game. But this is something we have seen before, and it is extra special start, so I don't hate it. I think this will be really interesting.
Yeah, this is, it's always a good time to watch a Scyther Luna, and we'll have to see which team it's a good time for. If you're watching this, Showtime Bunn Bunn Bonanza Map 2, we will be queuing up here. I am very excited, of course. Luna, a character that takes an incredible amount of skill to pilot properly. And on Clarion Test Chamber, where in some of the maps you're just locked in the corner, I'm excited to see this extra special being used not only on offense but defense as well.
Yeah, Luna's definitely a really interesting pick on Clarion, but I think in the brawler position it can work really well, especially if you have a pretty good awakening start, which extra special, one of her best awakenings in general. So I mean, Bunn Bunn, I kind of like what they're doing here, but it really just depends if they can throw off Xianzhu and Joker. They can throw off that game plan they have on the offense. Can they control them, keep them in check with all of the damage and the projectiles they have coming in? We'll have to see here. Coming in now, 0-0. First map of the game will be the Goo map here. Project Obscura, or whatever it's called. Take it away, Tech. Let's see how this game pans out.
I like the Goo map better, so we'll have to see who gets this first barrier. Xianzhu already damaged, forced to take that orb, and Scyther cooking on the forward, trying to find something on such low HP already, though. Will be the first one to get level 2, but almost diced away by Xianzhu with that barrage. So far, not a lot of pressure in the Bunn Bunn Bonanza side, but with a KO, surely we'll see some. Joker looking for the double barrier, able to get one, but the second not able to be found so easily, and there it is. The pendulum swing will be stunning Lily just enough for that barrier to go down. But both sides Missing barriers and not a whole lot of movement options out of Barcode. You have to make sure you're in the right place at the right time. That secondary burned away now. Here's the ult coming out. The Joker taking a lot of damage. And Scyther 12 somehow manages to snag that from the Ivy turret.
And there's the ult setup coming in, right, with that extra special. All members except... Okay, wait. Okay, I did not press tab. Scyther has Big Fish.
I didn't press...
Guys... Is someone going to tell him? I mean, this Scyther guy is attracted to speed and size. Just as a brawler player, that's all he takes. That's all he takes it. I don't know why he took Big Fish here. I don't know if he felt he need the extra stagger for the Kai, or he just likes being bigger. But who am I to criticize a playoff member? I'm curious to see how this comes in here. Extra special not going to be actually meaning anything for the most part because he does not have it. And he goes down and gets scored on here. Joker finally putting it in there with the flip. Showtime answer one back. Not on the goo map this time, which means they're not going to be taking that extra damage. So looking incredibly strong on that one.
That's right. But this time the Joker can be large and in charge. Although, given Scyther's track record this match, I'm sure he'll be wanting the size. Bunn pointing forward. Looking for something. Xianzu uses the Giga. A nice find there. The pass. Surely it's up. It is. The Joker wins the strike war. Reads the shot from Bunn up top. And look at this. The Joker large and in charge right now with that Big Fish. The only one on their team with it. Able to find the second point. And things are looking good right now for Showtime yet again.
Yeah, one strength that the Showtime's comp really does have is they can pretty much just core control bull rush this game, right? The Kai and the Rasmus just have so much core control and offensive pressure that if they can get even 2 or 3 seconds without just getting things thrown at them, then it's just kind of curtains for Bunn Bunn at that point. It's going to be so incredibly hard to defend, and when they get a random KO like that, Joker doing incredibly well with that pendulum swing, they just get so much space in order to play the game. But I mean, great stalling there from Bunn and Scyther in order to get Liari back up, and now we're kind of back to even.
Yeah, there's almost a double barrier. Somehow that first one saved away from the Luna crater. Barcode, low energy now. Bunn looking to clear this out. Scyther does have the flip, so we might see a little secret coming out from them if they're able to hide in this corner, but not quite yet. Here we go. The Crystal Thorns finally take this last barrier. Bunn Bunn Bonanza have a chance now if they're able to keep this barrier alive, but with the way that the Joker and Xianzu are controlling this core, it's looking unlikely.
Yeah, really, really hard to get that last barrier. The offensive pressure is just all Bunn Bunn right now. As Scyther right in between Xianzu and Barcode, +3 right there. The field goal going right in between them. So great flip out of Scyther there, and then the barn to end it. Finally, a fitting way to end this first set here. But I have a feeling that this is going to be Showtime's map, as just the bounce sides, right? The bouncy barriers. What do you even call them? Oh, the loss of words right now. But I'm excited to see the speakers. Yeah, exactly. The speakers. Excited to see how the Kai and the Rasmus make use of them to dismantle Bunn Bunn's projectiles here, or if Bunn Bunn can just do what they're doing right this second, keep core control away from Xianzu.
Yeah, and I would say this map definitely favors Atlas with these abilities. Bunn does have the flip, able to get it through the middle with the help of the Crystal Thorns. Barcode trying to keep this alive. The turret comes out, but now it's in the wrong spot. Scyther, large and in charge, able to win that strike war. Here's the Joker, has the abilities to make it work. Scyther looking for the strike war with that Atlas primary. And it's stuck in this corner. The barrier does fall, both sides sitting with an empty net. The hook coming out, not quite finding its mark, but Xianzu gets there and somehow steals this set away from Bunn Bunn Bonanza yet again. Of course, the game is still early and there's plenty of awakenings to show up. But we do see Might of the Colossus and Quick Strike coming up for the Joker, who definitely wants it.
Yeah, Quick Strike's going to be going over to Joker. Surprised, honestly, he doesn't just take away the Might, because if Bunn gets Quick Strikes, it doesn't feel like it really is that big of a deal, and also means they're not getting as much damage, which would then open up Xianzu to get Quick Strikes, which, as we saw last game, was incredibly efficient. But, hey, that's leaving Scyther up with that Might of the Colossus. Who needs Deadeye when you got Might, Big Fish, Luna? That's the new meta right here. Barcode taking away the Catalyst from Liari. Very, very smart, but just pretty much damage across the board for Bunn Bunn Bonanza, and they're trying I mean, that's their game plan, right? Their game plan is to pressure Joker and Xianzhu, either or both, in order to do enough damage just to get them away from the core. They don't even really need to kill them. They just need to stagger them and keep them away from the ball because they have so much KO threat that's really all they have to do. Great saves here from Lilybun in order to keep this core rolling, but, you know, if they don't have, like, if they don't land everything, it's still incredibly hard to kill them, right? Especially with Xianzhu having that chrono, having that extra speed, and Joker having that big fish with the extra stagger, right? So it's kind of a tall task to actually take out any of the members of Showtime with that Atlas ult, right?
That's right, and especially with the extra special, that 30% cooldown makes things that much harder, especially when you have a goalie as good as Barcode. I mean, you see a lot of Atlas players maybe in your games, but when you see someone like Barcode, I feel like it's impossible for your team to die because they always have ult up at the perfect time. And we see, again, Xianzhu staggered, able to heal back up, avoiding these ults. No extra special on that Luna. The gamble maybe paid off with that Might of Colossus, but we don't see any KOs yet. As Lilybun trying to get this through. The Joker with that quick strike, able to get in Lilybun's face and strike it through again. We're going to see this time and time again throughout this match, where the Joker is just sitting on Lilybun, and it's so hard to save it.
Yeah, Joker doing incredibly well there. Just the patience to wait on that strike. Super, super perfect from the Joker. And oh my goodness, a perfect flip there from Barcode, actually managing to somehow get both barriers there. A little bit of a weird angle on the map here. But oh my, I'm lost for words there. Joker with the quick strikes, just making an absolute fool of the entirety of Bunn Bunn Bonanza.
Wow. Yeah, it's Showtime indeed, and they're looking strong. 2-0 up in the second set, and I'm hoping for a map 3 just based off all the previous matches, but it seems like Showtime just wants to close it out here. They're looking so dominant against this Bunn Bunn offense, and we see Barcode able to just press a button and save the goal 2-3 times. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, Barcode putting in the work to just stall Bunn Bunn's push as long as possible, and like you said earlier, with the extra special on the Atlas, it feels like Xianzhu and Joker are doing such a good job at surviving that they're able to, when they finally run out of those evades or that health bar, right, they finally will have that Atlas ult to save them, right? So, great job from either of them, but Xianzhu, great, like that's what I'm talking about, the side steps there from Xianzhu on the Luna Rocket in order to live there, and then sets up the ball perfectly to the Joker, who just layers everything perfectly against Lilybun. The quick strikes is just almost impossible to play against in those situations. Great job from Showtime to just completely dominate this game.
Yeah, what do you do if you're on Bunn Bunn Bonanza right now? The Joker has Big Fish Quick Strike. I mean, we saw him just up top, just cooking. Up, 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 in. That's all the core is doing when the Joker has it in his hands. Maybe a pass to Xianzhu for some flavor, but it's looking pretty vanilla. It's just textbook Omega Strikers out of this guy.
Not to be grim, but after this draft, Joker gets unstoppable. Xianzhu gets reverb. I mean, Bunn Bunn getting not really any more damage. I mean, Orb Ponder onto Lilybun's nice, but I don't know if that's going to do it. It feels like Bunn Bunn are just going to have to outskill them at this point. They're going to have to turn it up into another gear here and really just pedal to the metal. Needs to hit everything, play super, super well, but Showtime are a bit on a tear. This is going to be way easier said than done.
A mountain to climb indeed. Xianzhu gets it through with the barrage. The first barrier falling. Barcode just avoiding these from Scyther 12. As there we go, Crystal Thorns from Liari will take that second barrier, but there's a lot of pressure right now on the Bunn Bunn net. Blinking forward, Lilybun, the strike cooldown not up quite enough. The Joker's is definitely up, has the flip, but so does Lily. Joker's looking for something, able to hook the flip into the bottom corner. Off the angle, I thought surely that one was going back towards the midfield, but the Joker, pixel perfect, levels above the rest.
Yeah, I mean, just the patience out of Joker, the calm disposition. I'm not going to try to do cool words, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit washed on the casting desk here. Either way, Joker made a cool play. Amazing flip into that bottom corner. And now just Xianzhu and Joker, they're not taking their foot off the gas. They're just incredible in keeping this midfield control and not giving anyone a break. And now they're about to kill Liari. Bunn Bunn's supposed to kill Showtime. It's not supposed to be the other way around, Tech.
No, it isn't. And the extra special just does, or the Luna ult, rather, does nothing to Barcode. He just sits there and tanks it. Not a care in the world. And of course, none to be have. They're up in such a comfortable spot, 1-0 and 2-0 in sets. 2 more points stand between eliminating Bunn Bunn Bonanza, and you know they gotta feel the pressure, and it doesn't feel good when the Joker gets a double barrier for free. Xianzhu passing it to the Joker, using all those cooldowns, and look at this through the turret. There's so many ultimates being used, and Barcode stands triumphant in the net, and the Joker almost gets it through again. This is so difficult right now. Scyther does manage to get the second barrier. There is a glimpse of hope, but the shot finding its way a little bit too low. The Joker burns the flip, but gets the KO on a 4 streak right now. The pass to the Joker, reading it, but a nice flip from Lilybun will mean that they stay alive for a little bit longer. Liari is back up. The 3v3 is there once again, and the core is so quick in overtime. If you want to score, now's the opportunity, but maybe for the wrong side. The barrage almost finds its mark, but thankfully the turret able to clear it away. And Scyther 12 flies in, wins the strike war. For the first time, what feels like in this series, Bunn Bunn's able to tie it up, and Scyther putting that Luna to work. But if that's what it takes to score a goal against this Showtime defense, they're in for a painful few sets.
Yeah, I mean, it was never going to be easy at this point, but you got to start somewhere, and that is step 1 right there. But that was crazy. I don't know if you saw that there. Barco just built up like the entirety of Flip, then flipped into nothing. So basically nothing happened there except the loss of a barrier. So, but yeah, I mean, Bunn Bunn looking a little bit better, looking like they have kind of somewhat of an idea of what they need to do. They've been holding on defense a little bit better against Xianzhu and Joker, but like you said, it's going to be a mountain to climb, and the summit is pretty much out of eyes reach, out of arm's reach. You cannot even see it at this point. They're going to need to kill someone. They're going to need to find some sort of break in this game. But pretty even things now, so maybe they can just find something. But as I say that, Caster Curse Joker just gets everything. He takes everything from Bunn Bunn and is not looking back. Bunn Bunn need to get this last barrier. They need to show something, but Xianzhu and Joker are just unrelenting.
You have to pay the Joker tax, and that's both your barriers at the same time. Barcode flips it away, keeps things safe. Scyther getting bullied around, somehow alive though. And this is scary now. Joker has the core in front of the net. The flip forced away. The pass to the Joker, back to Xianzhu, back again. The confirm not there, but the barrage sure is. Showtime 1 point away from moving forward to loser semis.
And critically too, Joker didn't even flip for that point. So now Joker has the flip to put this game away, Tech. They need one explosive play, which he's doing right here. Flip. Can he get something out of it? He gets one. Almost both. Gets the second one as well. Showtime are primed in position to win this series and move on to loser semifinals, Tech.
1 point away, and things are scary. There it is. The Joker takes it for Showtime. Bunn Bunn Bonanza is no more. Showtime with the 2-0 victory. This team is looking strong.
Yeah, this team, I mean, honestly, not a surprise for me. I thought that they were going to be doing incredibly well. I think they've leveled up incredibly since adding Barcode now onto their roster. But just the way they did it, Tech, was just insane. I mean, Bunn Bunn didn't even look like they had a chance, and that's so rare. I feel like Bunn Bunn's a team where you can almost never count them out. You can almost never, ever disregard what they're going to do, but I mean, it just felt like Showtime didn't care. They just kind of played ball.
Yeah, they sure did. I mean, Barcode, of course, the most valuable sub for Season 4 of the North American Strikers League. Definitely showing why there. 52 saves in what felt like a short game because of how good both of these teams are, and especially how good Showtime is moving forward. Of course, they will be playing the winner of Bang Bang versus Bozo Bunch, which is going to be another exciting match that we'll be able to see up next. But, I mean, Showtime is looking unstoppable right now. I don't know if it was just the Awakening draft or just they're playing better. But yeah, definitely an amazing game nonetheless.
I didn't hear what you said because I accidentally unplugged my headset. But yeah, I agree with you. We're all good now. I'm trying to figure something out because my headset is dying. But we'll get it figured out. No worries here. But hey, well played to Showtime. Joker, a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, not getting that all-pro like he wanted. But hey, all pro doesn't matter if you just win playoffs, right? And I think his eyes are on day 2. So